Most affiliates think their ads are what makes or breaks the sale, but a lot of the time, the real decision happens one step later on the bridge page. If that page feels random or too salesy, or it's completely disconnected from the traffic you just sent there, people will bounce before they ever even see the offer. But when it's done right, the bridge page will warm people up, build trust, and make that click to the sales page feel natural. So in this video, I'm gonna break down 4 bridge page types that work for affiliates: pogo pages, advertorials, quiz funnels, and lead gen pages, and show you exactly when to use each one. By the end of this video, you're gonna know how to match the right bridge page to the right offer so your affiliate funnel actually converts. By the way, if we haven't met yet, my name is Daniel Thrasher, Senior Content Manager here at ClickBank. And when it comes to bridge pages, I've seen it all from our clients and our own campaigns. And now I wanna pass those insights along to you. First, let's break down what a bridge page is and how to pick one. Picking the right bridge page. It's really easy to focus on just getting the click with your ads or content, but what happens after the click? This is an afterthought for a lot of affiliates, and that is a huge mistake. So the bridge page is a brief stop between your traffic source and the sales page, and its job is simple: warm people up so they take the next step, buying the product. Because here's the thing, different offers need different bridge pages. If you use the right type of bridge page, the transition feels smooth and you'll get conversions. If you use the wrong one, people will bounce before they ever even see the offer. So let's break down the 4 main types of bridge pages now. First, the pogo page. If the sales page for an offer leads with a big idea instead of a straight product pitch, use a pogo page. This type of page is short, fast, and built for momentum. And it works super well for a lot of those traditional direct response style supplement offers on ClickBank, the ones that have a video sales letter. The goal with a pogo page isn't to explain everything. You just want to create enough curiosity to get that click to the next page, which is where your audience will actually be sold and hopefully make a purchase. So let's say the sales page opens with a video about a bold medical claim. Your pogo page doesn't need to retell that whole story. It just needs to set up what the user is about to see and make them want to keep going. Keep it simple and fast. The second page type is the advertorial. If you're leading with a claim, a story, or a "we tested this" angle, you'll want to go with an advertorial bridge page. This page reads like useful, informative content rather than a direct sales pitch, which makes it effective at building credibility and getting your audience curious enough to click through for more information. Advertorials are actually working well right now with the performance e-commerce style products we're seeing on ClickBank lately. The big advantage of an advertorial is that you can build trust before the offer ever appears. You're not pushing for the sale immediately, you're actually just giving people context, proof, and a reason to believe in the solution first. The next one is the quiz funnel. If your chosen affiliate offer tends to work best when it feels personalized, then use a quiz funnel. This is essentially a series of questions that will help tailor the path for the person who's going through it. It works especially well for things like fitness, health, horoscopes, dog training, and other offers where the best solution depends on the individual. Because when people feel like the solution fits them, they're much more likely to keep going. And in some cases, you can even use their answers to point them to different affiliate offers based on what they say they need the most. Lastly, the lead gen page. If you're offering a preview or a free sample of a full solution, then use a lead gen page. So as an example, let's say you're promoting a recipe book or a set of woodworking plans. Instead of sending people straight to the offer, you can lead with something free, maybe a recipe, a template, a quick download, and collect their email first. That gives you 2 chances to convert. First, on the thank you page after they submit the form, and then again in follow-up emails. So instead of relying on just one click to make a sale, you're building a list and creating more opportunities for that revenue. So now that you've seen the 4 main types of affiliate bridge pages, let's break down each one in a little more detail, and then I'll show you how to actually build them. The 4 affiliate funnels. So if your landing page isn't converting, you may need a pogo page. In affiliate marketing, a pogo page is a super short bridge page that's built to move people quickly to the next step. There's no long copy or endless scrolling. Everything important is above the fold, meaning as soon as someone lands on the page, that's what they're seeing. But this only works when the seller's pitch page is doing most of the heavy lifting, especially if it opens with a strong angle for cold traffic. You're looking for a hook that will feel newsworthy or curiosity driven, such as the following. Here's why GLP-1s don't work. What most people get wrong about fitness. Scientists just made a new discovery. Your job isn't to fully sell the product. It's really to sell the click. You want to warm the audience up, create buy-in, and then get them ready to watch or read what's on the next page. Here are 5 things that every high converting pogo page needs. First, a headline that matches your ad or content and grabs attention. Short body copy that adds just enough context to build curiosity. A clear call to action, so not something vague like learn more, but something active and specific like discover the secret. A visual, ideally one with a play button if it's gonna lead into a VSL on the sales page. And a secondary headline with proof, a stat, or some other form of credibility. That's it. Like a pogo stick, this page is not designed to keep people there, it's designed to carry their momentum forward into the next page, which is that pitch page. So I actually have created an example of a pogo page for a digital offer on ClickBank in the music niche. And you can see that I've incorporated a lot of the feedback I just mentioned about the important elements on that page. I'll cover that more in a bit. So the pogo page works great when the sales page is gonna do a lot of the selling for you. But if you need to do more of the selling, that is when this next bridge page really comes in handy. The advertorial is a bridge page that feels like a native blog post or article, but it's designed to convert. This page is powerful when your chosen offer sales page actually mentions the product from the beginning rather than gearing up for it over a lengthy VSL. At the beginning of your advertorial article, you can start with a big question that a journalist might ask or report on. Something like, we tested the viral product to see if it really works, or we used these top 10 products for 30 days, and here's what we discovered, or doctors or scientists just discovered something exciting. And then as you progress through the article and naturally build trust, you can walk them through some sort of idea. So if you're looking at a product or products, express your doubts that give way to pleasant surprises. Highlight product strengths, but don't be afraid to acknowledge weaknesses. Not only does that build trust, but you can also reframe those weaknesses. For example, it is more expensive than the other options, but it's also more effective and you get more for your money. If you're telling a story about a discovery or a breakthrough, then naturally walk through that story. What did they discover? What were the problems before the discovery? What does it mean for people now that they've discovered it? And how are things already changing? This is the key spot to subtly introduce your product or link to the video on the next page as an opportunity to find out more. When your advertorial feels like content, people read it. But when it feels like an ad, they bounce. So your job is simple. Make the audience believe in the solution you're telling them about before they ever hit the sales page. We're seeing a lot of advertorial style bridge pages for the performance e-com offers on ClickBank, such as Pursaki berberine patches. They really like that roundup style where they're listing out a bunch of different products and essentially giving them brief reviews or blurbs and then linking out to those products. Now, if you want to deliver even more personalized value with your bridge page, then you may want to build this next bridge page. The quickest way to lose a sale is to give a generic answer to a specific problem. And that is why quiz funnels work so well. Most people do not want the same solution packaged the same way. Everyone has different goals, different problems, different starting points. So when the offer works best as something personalized, a quiz funnel is often the best option for your bridge page. It works especially well for things like fitness plans, health offers, horoscopes or other spirituality, dog training, basically anything where the ideal solution depends on the answers of that specific person. So instead of pitching right away, you ask questions, you guide the user, and you make the experience feel completely tailored to them. But the real power here is not just in the questions, it's in what happens between them. Use short statement screens to reinforce what they've already told you. So if they say they want to get in shape, you might say, perfect, we can help with that. If they say they're busy and short on time, you might say, you're exactly who this is for. Now they feel understood. And then you can ask commitment questions like, how important is this to you? Can you give this just 10 minutes a day? When they say yes, they're doing more than just answering a simple quiz. They're actually mentally committing to the outcome before they ever even see the offer. And if they don't convert right away, it doesn't mean the funnel failed. You can still collect their email address through the quiz funnel, send them a reporter freebie at the end, and follow up afterward. And that's the real power of a quiz funnel. It doesn't just present a product, it helps the customer convince themselves. And that is really special. Now, this last bridge page is a way to ratchet up the upfront value you provide even higher. Let's talk about the lead gen page. So if you've ever been to Costco, there's a reason why they give out those free samples. And it's the same reason that lead gen pages work so well. People don't want to commit to something before they experience the value of that thing. And that makes the free sample model very effective, especially with digital offers where fulfillment is basically free. So if your customer is on social media, they are not usually there to buy something. That means your first job isn't to force the sale right away. Instead, you should offer them something useful enough to stop the scroll and create interest. That could be a free template, a recipe, a mini plan, a personality test, a cheat sheet, or some other quick win. The best freebies will do two things. They give the user a result they can feel quickly, and they leave them wanting the full solution. Once that happens, the sales page feels like the next natural step instead of a hard pitch. So instead of asking for a full sale up front, send your audience to a simple lead gen page and offer something valuable first. For example, if you're promoting a cookbook, give them one recipe. If it's a coaching offer, give them a personality test or a quick assessment. If it's woodworking plans, give them one useful beginner project. All they have to do is enter their email and you send the freebie their way. And by doing so, you've done two things. You've delivered value and, more importantly, you've captured the lead. That gives you a chance to follow up, build trust, and convert them later through email. That is the free sample effect. So at this point, we've talked about the different funnels and landing pages that work for affiliate marketing. You know how they work at a high level, and you also know which offer types they tend to be best for. But what do all of these bridge pages have in common? They need a software tool to power them. Unless you're the kind of person who can go code a landing page by hand, or you're into vibe coding it with AI, you just won't be able to launch your affiliate campaign without some kind of landing page builder tool. We've got our own tool, ClickBank Accelerator, which is a great place to build your pages and funnels. So we'll leave a link to that below if you want to check that out. However, you may not know this, but we've also partnered with a popular landing page solution, ClickFunnels. I'm sure you've heard of it. And the cool part is we've made the exact same funnel templates that I've been talking about available to you inside of ClickFunnels. Now, it doesn't mean that they have all the copy and images out of the box for your specific offer, but you can fill in those details without having to worry about all the technical details of actually building a funnel from scratch. Let me show you what to do. So when you sign up for the special ClickBank powered version of ClickFunnels, it's actually gonna be preloaded with templates. You can see right here many of the examples we talked about, starting with the pogo page, the advertorial funnel, the quiz funnel, and the lead gen funnel. So I'm gonna walk you through real quick how you would get one of these set up. So let's start with this pogo page, right? So I'm gonna click that, and I can import this as a framework inside of my account, in my workspace. It's super fast. You can see how quickly that happened. And now, if I go to my funnels, you can see that that one that I just imported, that framework that I just imported is actually available. And I can go here and, well, first I can do a preview so you can see kind of what that default template looks like. There it is. It's for ProDentim, which is a dental health offer on ClickBank. And I can now go and just hit edit page. I can go in and just change this to work with the offer that I want to promote. As I showed you earlier, there's this landing page that I created for the digital offer in the music niche on ClickBank, this piano offer. I can make a very quick version using the template that I just built. So. So as you can see, it really just took a couple minutes. Now, admittedly, I did have some existing copy that I had written, and I had a design in mind. I even had some of the colors saved in this profile. But the idea that you could take your initial thought of a campaign and make it live in just a few minutes through a landing page like this, that was not possible 15, 20 years ago. And now you can routinely make one of these bridge pages super fast using a tool like ClickFunnels. So I really just wanted to make sure you knew about the opportunity and about how quickly you can build bridge pages like this inside of ClickFunnels. But you can also use our own funnel builder, ClickBank Accelerator, or you can use another solution like High Level, or maybe just a WordPress site, whatever works best for you. Of course, what really matters is that you understand why you're using a certain bridge page, when it makes sense to use it, and how it fits into your overall funnel. So I hope this video has been super helpful. To recap, we talked about the 4 main types of bridge pages, which were the pogo page, the advertorial, the quiz funnel, and the lead gen page. Each page works best in certain niches with certain offers for certain audiences. So you should always think about whether you're using the right bridge page for your offer. But if there's one big takeaway here in this video, it is this. Your ad, bridge page, and sales page should all feel like one continuous journey. That includes the message, the design, and the overall transition from step to step. It should always feel like that next step is the only obvious move for your audience to take. When these pieces all line up, your bridge page can do its job perfectly. Warm people up, build trust, and move them naturally and seamlessly towards the pitch page and ultimately the purchase. Here are a few more quick tips. Always keep the next step clear and obvious with just one call to action available. Don't overload your page with too much information. Pick the funnel type based on the offer and your target audience and not just personal preference. Always test different headlines, hooks, and calls to action to optimize performance. Okay, that is all I've got for you guys in this video, but please give it a like if you found it valuable. That helps us so much with the YouTube algorithm, and it gives us a signal about which topics you want us to make more videos of. If you're new to ClickBank, consider signing up for your own free account. It takes just minutes and gets you access to more than 1,000 quality offers you can promote with bridge pages like the ones we just talked about. If you're ready to get started, just head over to clickbank.com/start. Lastly, I want to know what you think about these affiliate bridge pages. Do they all still work? Did I miss any important ones? Sound off in the comments below. I read every single one. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Until next time, happy scaling.